take away myself. Whoa. The sound of your voice makes me weak. All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I said me I think I flee. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out outside. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye clean berries. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I feel get out outside. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye a clean berries. I said, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. This is Franco, and I'll be linking up with Flavius in a few minutes. Today, we have a very important guest, none other than Miss Martha Robinson. We'll be linking up with her at 10:30. So sit around, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
Oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so boy. I met a boy the other day, got the sweetest loving ever come my way. Do anything I say when he loves me this way. The only thing I say is, oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so boy. Oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so boy. You got boy in it, so wonderful. You got boy in it, so wonderful. Boy, so wonderful. All I can say is, oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so boy. Oh mama, mama, keep on loving me so boy. Hit me with it, tone, dee tone a break. Man, you better run come, 'cause I need a fix. Man, you better run come, 'cause I need a fix. I feel it, ay, 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 Only thing I say is, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama, oh mama, mama. Keep on loving me so bad. And you hit me with it ton, dee on a brace. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run, come, cause I need a fix. Now sing it, ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh, me so bad, boy. Oh, mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad, boy. Oh, mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad, boy. Oh, mama, mama, oh, mama, mama, oh, mama, mama, keep on loving me so bad, boy. Ooh, me so bad, boy. Ooh, me so bad, boy.
Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
The music of Charlie Cross, COVID 19. I know it's spreading like wildfire worldwide, but more so in the US. Flavius is on the line with us. How you doing, Flavius?
Morning. Oh, 1 minute. Morning, listeners. Morning, Franco. Morning,
Morning.
viewers. Yep. I am just moving out in the sun, man. It's a sunny day today. Skies are blue, really blue and pretty. Wow. A few clouds are drifting away from us here. So it's a lovely day. You know, where I live is totally green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So I'm just, I'm in like a little basin. Yeah, I must take a little picture of it. I'm in like a little basin.
Get the people them something where you not show them.
Yeah, we have to start show them. No, man. Next week we can start show them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm in a basin, with I'm looking up on the hills. The hills are on like three sides, almost four sides. But it's lush green. And it is that way all year round, no matter how much drought or whatever we have. We are lush green in Enfield.
Mm-hmm.
Really looking at banana trees, and of course, I have palm trees, coconut trees, guava tree, mango tree, apple tree, right around my house. Nice, man, nice. And of course, we do have a lot of industry up here, industrial stuff. So the air is clean, really nice and clean.
Precious and clean.
Clean, yeah, man. Yeah, we don't have a lot of big trucks and all that. We're giving off all kind of carbon emission and all that stuff. So we are doing really well in that regard. Yep. Yeah, man. So how are you? How things are with you now?
Well, things good so far.
Wonderful.
Not as sunny as you in Jamaica, but
Mm-hmm.
we still have some sunshine. Cause we know later on we
Yeah,
get
man.
rain. Our
Yeah,
weather,
and
we can't predict our weather. It's unpredictable.
well, we are also known as rain feeling. So if you don't like rain, you don't come here. We have lots of sun, but we have lots of rain also.
Mm.
That's why we're so green.
Okay.
Keep coming down, man. And the trees, them, just suck it up. Suck it up, use it up.
Well, we
Keep.
want a brighter day. We want it change because we know so this COVID thing sending people back indoors again. You know.
Yeah, which is so bad. That is what is actually getting us down because we are depressed. In fact, I heard something. I heard something on the news where people are keeping parties, what we call illegal parties,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, they long to be out, to be
All of that,
jumping up and
all
down
of that
and
a crap.
feeling good,
About them
you
long to
know.
be out.
Yeah, but some policeman went to turn off the thing and shut them down, and some woman beat him.
Mm-mm.
Women,
Him never checks it down to him.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, but Franco, when you are cooped up for a long time, you want to go out and walk and whatever, you know.
Yeah, but no one
People,
is stopping them from doing all of that. Go out and walk. But they know that when they have this gathering and they don't have on any face mask, when you don't have a face mask on, you
yeah,
could have a lot of
the gathering,
carriers inside
yeah,
that crowd.
yeah,
And once,
I don't understand the gathering thing at all. I don't understand because even in normal times, I can avoid gathering,
because they're not
especially
stopping people
now.
from walking and going about them
Mm.
business. But this when you
Well, people,
congregate and having parties and you stuff up in a surrounding that you're
no,
not moving around.
the parties them ridiculous because you can even still have parties and you are okay, But I mean, they want party with 5 million people and everybody so close together and
Mm.
it's like they're living in a dream world or they're not understanding or accepting the predicament that we are in. I think that's a problem. They don't want to understand the predicament that we are in. We are in a predicament. We are in serious times, and you have to do the best you can to keep your sanity. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, safety comes first. You have to try and keep yourself safe and the whole respect thing. Keep the people that you come in contact with safe. Keep your family safe. I mean, we have to just acknowledge that this thing is happening. It is no joke. It has been happening for a number of months now. I mean, it seems like years. It seems like years because we have been taken out of our comfort zone and pushed into somewhere that we're not used to. But we have to deal with it. We have to deal with it. I mean, look at the mask thing now. Everybody have to be wearing the mask. The mask is not a good thing, but it has become a great thing. Because people used to be afraid of people in masks because if you see somebody in a mask, say, well, that might be a robber. But now everybody has to be in mask, robbers and otherwise, because that's the only way they say that give you some fighting chance of not getting this virus. So it's important that we understand. We understand that there is something happening out there that we don't have any control over. The only control we have is to try and keep away from everybody. Because you don't know who have what. So you say, okay, everybody have it, so I keep far away from everybody. That's the only way to go. And, they claim it's some droplets or spittle or whatever. So if you have on your mask, the mask will block most of it anyway. And when you speak, nothing will leave your mask to go to somebody else. So if everybody have the mask on, then we are pretty okay. Then we have to just take care of what we touch. So we use our soap and water and sanitizer to get rid of what we touch. So it doesn't stay on us too long. Should just stay on us until we can wash it off. And if we follow those simple rules, basic rules that you grew up with, wash your hand, wash your hand, you wash your hand yet? All of us been hearing that from when we were very small. Wash your hand, wash your hand, wash your face. So it's nothing new. The
True.
only new thing we have is a mask. And we're not used to masks. But you have some people like Daly and all that, when they work, she work in masks. All her life she work in masks because when she looking after her foot and all that, she have to wear a mask. So nothing don't really fly and, affect her.
I never hear them people that complain either. So I don't know why so much
No,
complain with people when they must have to
no.
wear a mask. Anyway, let's get
Yeah,
into
and
Did You Know? We
okay,
have this
okay.
young lady calling us this morning.
Yes. Okay. We started last week on the Caribbean and US relations. So this week now we are going to look at least one institution or one instrument of that relations, instrument that they call the Caribbean Basin Initiative, and it have a number of different facets to it. So we're going to look at how it started and what is happening. And apparently it started as a 12-year program, but ever since it has been renewed. Each time it expires. The last time it expired was the 30th of September 2020. That means a month ago. But it has since been renewed. The US Congress has renewed it, so it is still going on. The Caribbean Basin Initiative. Alison, take it away, please.
We'll have more on the Caribbean Basin Initiative tomorrow when we give you more from the Real Stuff podcast. Thank you, Alison, for that. Did you know is brought to you courtesy of Slowly Jamaica, Uniquely Caribbean. This one from Mr. Wayne Harmon. It's all right. We know a lot of you might be going through some terrible times, and especially what's going on with the spreading of the virus. And some of you getting depressed, stressed. Tell you what, it's all right. The music of Rastonai. Right about now, we're getting ready to bring in our guest this morning. And I told you earlier that we have a special guest this morning. None other than Miss Martha Robinson, all the way from Belize this morning. So, Allison, introduce her to the Real Stuff Podcast crowd for me.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, Martha. Morning.
Yes,
Welcome again.
yes, good morning, one and all. And I am overwhelmed for this opportunity to be on this show to actually reach out to my brothers and sisters across the globe, not only in Jamaica, but wherever and whosoever is listening to this show.
I'm
Thank
glad.
you, guys.
I'm glad that we could whelm you like that, overwhelm you like that. So, you're in the actually you're in the presence or have it already gone? Running for a political seat.
Yes.
Is the election is it held yet?
No, it will
Oh,
be held in March. That
okay.
is for the municipal body, for those of the town council and city councils in our
Mm-hmm.
beloved country of Belize. I am
Okay.
representing Dan Griga as a councillor.
Mm-hmm. So are you campaigning?
Of course, I have started campaigning from, I would say, the past month,
Mm-hmm.
and I was working to deliver Dr. Zabani, who is our present area representative for Dan Griga constituency.
Mm-hmm. So how is your groundwork? How is your groundwork going? Is it intensify? Are you knocking on doors to doors, things like that? Are you?
Well, we know that whenever you're referring to politics, you're referring to underground campaigning.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to hit on every door in this constituency as well as wherever we can
Mm-hmm.
meet out to our brothers and sisters who are registered here in Danville.
That's good. That's good. And
Franco,
have you?
Franco,
Mm-hmm.
Martha, you probably need to put us on the team, man.
Hold on. Let me ask her one question before you put me on team. So I know that you guys are experiencing the same thing we have in the US. COVID
Yes,
19 is there, but you
yes,
cannot have no crowd assembly, right?
yes,
But you can have a motorcade assembly. Like if you have the soccer field, you could have
yes,
people come and park up in what you call it, like parking space. You utilize the whole soccer
yes,
field, created space that you can accept a car, boom, 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 and you put them there. And while they're
hmm,
there, then you can talk to them. People would stay at their car. They call it carpool rallies.
yes,
The president-elect did it here for the Democratic Party, and it was successful.
hmm,
So
yes,
maybe you could try that. Just an idea
yeah.
before,
Thank you very much for
yeah.
that.
But do some grassroots campaigning, door to door. Let the people them know you,
Exactly.
see you, and let them know that they have to come out and vote, and find out from those who don't have access to get to the polling station how best can you help them get there.
Yes.
And
We have a strategy in place.
mm-hmm,
We use the media a whole lot.
yeah.
Whenever we go down door to door,
Mm-hmm,
we actually request to have the person's name
mm-hmm,
as well as their contact number. So we continue that communication
mm-hmm,
using the mass media,
yeah.
whether it may be the cell phone or the radio or
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing, and we have we have a strategy in place when it comes to the election day strategy. So
Okay,
we may
okay.
need to go to a convention. So we have drivers out with their vehicle. We give them the address and the number.
Mm-hmm.
We call the person first so that that person would know what time we will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can have that smooth moving
Motorcade.
back and forth. Yes,
Okay. Well, you seem like you have everything pat so far, you
Oh,
know.
yeah, man. It seems like you have the right strategies in
Yeah.
place.
Just,
Hmm.
just, just get some mask so you can drop them off too as well. Say, make sure you have a
exactly.
Yeah,
mask.
give
Mask is
away
a
mask.
must.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give away.
Mask is a
Yeah,
must.
give
The
away
hand
mask.
sanitizer is a must,
yeah.
as well as
Yeah.
the wipes is a must.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So if you can do that, people would love that and say, yeah, this
Yeah,
candidate have
if
our
you can give,
interests.
if you
Mm-hmm.
can give, yeah, if you can give that away to the people, everybody who you pick up, you give
uh
them a
huh,
mask, you give them, sanitizer. Yeah,
Tell your
yeah,
spon-
yeah,
it
tell your
shows
tell your
the
local
importance,
sponsors. Tell your local sponsors. This is what we need. Forget our crowd out. So we need your support.
exactly.
Yeah,
All right. So Flavius,
wonderful.
take it away. She's
Yes.
all yours.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is a good part to start. But when we spoke yesterday, you said something that was very, very interesting to me. Is that in your teaching, you are trying to bring the Garifuna people up to scratch with information and knowledge and all of that. And
Yes,
I think that is very commendable. So tell us a little
yes.
bit about more about that.
Well, I am also one of the co-hosts on the Habafo Garifuna show, and the main purpose
Yes.
of that show is to educate our populace, our brothers and sisters, about
Mhm.
the importance of uniting all the social ills that are hindering us from progressing or getting economically stable. So we continue to work with our brothers and sisters to educate, to advocate about the unity of all Black people across the globe.
That's
So it's
good.
not
That's
only
good.
Garifuna,
Okay.
but we join with Melinda in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We work with, and she also represents Panama.
Mm-hmm.
I work at Bali in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to make that connection across the board. And now I have Pablo. Thank you very much. So at least I have that link too in Jamaica. So thanks for everything.
So let me ask you something, Matt. How you get to do so much things?
I
Hmm?
think it boils down to time management.
Time
It
management.
boils down to, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it boils down to you putting everything on the table and prioritizing.
Mm-hmm.
And you give yourself that time. You put a calendar and then you say, okay, I have this to accomplish today. So every day I have a to do list
Mm-hmm.
of activities that I need to accomplish for that day to make sure that I am productive in whatever I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I see you're what, a registered farmer as well.
Yes.
Oh, you
Right
find
now I
time.
have some pigs. I have what? I have like 42 pigs.
Wow.
I have sheep. And
Woo.
I also plant. I have soursop. I have cassava. I have plantain,
Now me have to go come
coconut,
Belize.
breadfruit. I just believe that it is important for us to plant what we eat
Mm-hmm.
and we need to stop just buying things to eat
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know the components. It is
Exactly.
important for us to plant what we eat to ensure that you get a hold of your health. And
Well,
that's my message to all my brothers and sisters.
I don't know how many farmers are in Belize, but for all of the guests that we have on the program that
Uh-huh.
are from Belize, all of you talk about farming. So it
Yes,
seems like this is a discussion that is circulating around in the country that
yes,
people of Belize should plant what they eat
exactly.
and eat what they grow.
That's right.
Right?
And
So
what it looks like, Franco, is that no matter what profession you are, you still do some farming.
yes, yes,
And
Exactly.
that is wonderful.
and that's
That is
something I
Yes.
love.
wonderful.
I love to hear that because I am
Yeah.
of the opinion now that the Caribbean can be the food belt for North America, Europe, and even for South America as well. We can be the food belt for the world because we have it. We have the water, we have the fertile land, we have the people. Some people, some country and the others do more farming than some. But if we all come together under that CARICOM banner and said,
Hmm.
this is what we going to do as a Caribbean region. Turn this as Lubafa would say, food sovereignty.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
so
I
that
mean,
the whole world can buy our food now. You know.
Yes.
and
Hmm.
we don't want to grow everything. We grow what we can grow good, you
Yeah,
know.
and we are the
Oh,
original when it comes to organic food.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. We have all the
I
root
think
crops, you know, we have,
Mm-hmm.
from the beginning of time, our parents have always been farmers and fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
So we
oh
survive in
yes,
that
oh yes.
natural setting and we live close to nature. And
Okay.
that is just the strongest link that we have. And we continue to use that as our means of survival.
Mm-hmm. True, 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 true.
But one thing just came to me a while ago, mm, Martha and Franco.
Okay.
Most of the foods that we hearing that are superfoods now
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
are grown in the Caribbean. The
True.
avocado,
Exactly.
the
Yes.
sour sap, all
Hmm.
these foods,
Ginger and all of them
the
thing, the turmeric.
guava, yeah,
Hmm.
jackfruit. All
Yes.
these are now deemed as superfoods.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember me growing up, these were things that we eat every day.
Mm-hmm.
We don't think
Hmm.
about it. Yeah,
Yes.
we eat them every day. And now there are people are saying these are the best things in life to eat.
True, true.
Hmm.
Plantain, banana.
Yes.
In
Hmm.
fact, I didn't know that Belize was so big into planting.
Yes. We have been
I didn't know that.
advocated. We have been advocating for that for the past, I would say, from 2011, I would say till now, it's like 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
So from the time we
Mm,
start with this radio show, we continue to advocate for our people. It is important because we look at the diseases in today's era. So we look at the cancer, the HIV. We look at some of the key diseases that our people are faced with,
Mm-hmm.
and we look at something. If you develop your body, you will be able to have stronger resistance, and you
Mm.
could be able to combat.
That's
Because
true.
when I research
yeah,
on cancer,
yes,
we're looking at some of the deficiency that the body have, and we have them naturally. So why not
yes.
get plant and feed yourself to make sure that you can combat or you can resist or you can um, fight some of these obstacles that we have today in today's era.
Let me ask you a question because the last time we had what's his name, Kareem here, and he mentioned something
Okay.
Yeah,
about the avocado seed, and I've been
Yes.
saving some
yes,
avocado seed for
yes,
what he mentioned something
yeah.
that when you put it in the sun to get it dry, you can grate it and
Yes.
use it to do
You,
what again?
you put it on top of your food. It's number one for B12.
Okay.
Yes.
Can it make tea too as
For what?
well?
B12?
Of
B12, yeah.
course.
Really?
Ah,
You
good.
can make tea. That's the
What?
guava seed.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
the
years
not the
ago, our
guava, not the
parents used
guava,
to tell we take the guava
the
and you can
avocado.
eat it and eat the seed.
It's the
And then the white man come around and tell you don't eat the seed because it will give you appendicitis.
yeah.
But research has shown that the guava seed is also good to consume.
Yeah, but I'm talking the avocado seed.
Avocado as well.
All right. So you can grate it
Hmm.
and sprinkle it on your food, like if you
Yes,
make a salad and thing like that,
that's right.
and you can use
The
it for
same way we
tea.
use the cayenne pepper. You hear about the cayenne pepper?
Yeah, I know the cayenne
It's
pepper.
Yeah,
actually
we
the
have
bud
that. Yeah,
pepper, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And you grind it and you
yeah,
grate it and
yeah.
you put it on top of your food and it's good for you to consume. It's the same thing
Mm.
with the avocado seed. Yes.
Man, I've been putting some of them against the window and the sun hit it every morning and it dried, dry. And I say, you know what?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to find out from Kareem or somebody in Belize. What was it
Yeah.
again that you can do with the avocado seed? Thank you very
Yes.
much, Martha. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Somebody has a
And he told us again about a tree like a coconut tree that
Uh
has some
huh.
very small nuts that produce
Oh,
the
okay. That's a
best quality
cahoon.
oil. Yeah,
That's a
cahoon,
cahoon.
right? Yes, yes, yes,
But it
yes.
is time consuming to prepare
yeah,
the
yeah.
cahoon to
Yeah,
oil
He did
than for you
mention
to
that.
do it
yeah,
with the coconut.
He did
The
mention
coconut
that.
oil is much better and it's easier to prepare because the nuts are bigger.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
you get more
yeah,
out of
yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
for the
we
coconut
will use the
oil, because
coconut.
it is,
Yeah.
yes, because it is organically grown, that's the number one oil because it just passed through the system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that.
Wonderful.
Mm. So
Oh
you're
yes.
in the
Oh
food
yes.
and you're a teacher as well. Now, as a teacher in your profession as a teacher, what are some of the things you instill in your students?
Firstly,
Well,
before that, Franco,
Mm-hmm.
what level student you
I,
teach? What age group?
I teach students from grade 3 all the way to grade 8.
Okay.
So it's
That's the
here
right
in Belize,
age.
would say from standard 1 to standard 6.
That's the right age group, right there. So then
Right.
you have to
Yeah,
teach
yeah,
them
yeah.
early. Yeah, what are some of the
Hmm.
Early, yeah,
things you
man.
instill in them?
I always instill core value in my students
Mm-hmm.
and responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't teach. My motto is I don't teach your mother, I don't teach your father, I teach you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my duty to bring the best that I can in you or out of you
Mm-hmm.
within the time you're in my care. So if you don't have it to eat, you can come to school and you can talk to your teacher.
Mm-hmm.
If there is something that I teach that you don't understand, so I build that relationship. You can come to me and I will find the time for you. And I always make sure that you are well dressed, your hygiene is up to par,
Mm-hmm.
and you're very respectful because that is a main factor, respect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to like you. We got to work. We will work in a respectable manner.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So you mentioned something earlier about food, breakfast or food, and
Hmm.
from what we found out here in the U.S., they did a survey and they found out that low income housing, our students who come from low income housing, they
Hmm.
are not being fed properly. They're not given a proper breakfast in the morning, and so they have implemented breakfast program into as much schools as possible. Are these things available in Belize?
Yeah, the school have feeding program,
Mm,
but
Okay.
we encourage our children, we encourage our parents, we encourage our families.
mm,
Majority of the time, the European or those who are in power would come in and say, "You're not eating well."
mm,
It's not what they think.
mm,
It's just that our way of eating. In the morning, we don't usually eat a heavy breakfast
mm,
because we don't eat a lot of meat.
mm, mm,
So you'll find out majority of the time in the morning, we would have our local cereals.
mm.
You talk about the gongode, that is made from the green banana flour.
Okay.
Then you can have the sahau that is made from the cassava. So we have different porridges that we eat in the morning
Mm.
with fruit, and
That's
that is far away healthier than what they want us to eat. When you look at the waffles and syrup, that's a lot of sugar, a lot of calories.
mm,
So
But Franco, you hear what you said a while ago?
mm,
Local cereal.
mm,
exactly.
So You know, the money not being spent on cornflakes and oats and these things.
Exactly. Because it has preservatives. We don't want that.
They create them themselves. That is
Hmm.
wonderful. Mm.
Well, as long as them have something to eat, give them a good belly full so that when they get to class, they don't hear them stomach attack to them while the teacher is teaching.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
important. That
But
is important.
how widespread is this? Are these local cereals? These local breakfasts?
Well, we
They are in the shops. They are in the shops and all that.
some of them we have right now. We're working with a we have a group here in Danbriga that actually make it, and we go around and we sell it. Like for me, I take to school for my students. I take snack as well. I take ripe bananas. I'll take watermelon, and that is what I'm going to give my students if they're hungry in between the classes or the
Okay.
session, or somebody comes to me and say, "Miss, I don't have something to eat this morning."
Hmm.
Right? So it is available.
Wow. That's good. That's
Mm.
good. And you get local sponsors too as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are looking at in Belize right now. You find out that the Chinese take up they are managing majority of the stores,
Hmm.
and that's the reason why we're pushing on more of our locals to take charge in majority of the fields. We want to make sure that we push everything that is Garifuna dual, so we'll purchase less and we'll produce more. And I'm hoping that in the next few years it will change, because I find out that more people are interested in planting now and producing our own food and go back what is originally ours than for us to adopt what others would bring to us.
That is good.
Mm-mm.
That is good. That
Oh
is
yeah,
good. The
that is a really nice direction to go.
Yes, right now we're looking at this COVID-19 pandemic,
hmm
and you will find out that, yes, even though Belize have a lot of cases just recently, you will find out that the two districts that have the least cases are actually the Stan Creek and the Toledo district, because majority of our people live in these two districts, the two southern districts in our country. And
hmm
we believe in a lot of tea. We drink a lot of herbal tea, because that help you actually to it actually provides the body with a lot of vitamin C, and help you to get rid of inflammation out of the chest, to clear your lungs, your kidney. So that is what we're feeding our children and ourselves with.
Herbal tea is good. Herbal tea is good.
Yes, a lot of herbal tea.
What type of tea though?
Well, we have I. This is the problem. I don't know some of the names in the scientific name for them. I can tell you the Garifuna name for them, because
Okay, that's good enough.
we have the fever grass, where most people know the fever grass. We have
Oh
the
yeah, I do.
John Charles. Yes. We have
We have that too.
the ginger.
We have those too.
Yes.
Mm. We have
Yes.
that too. Yeah.
We we have the sage.
Mm-mm.
We have the sage. Some of them it would be good
Okay.
for me to make a compilation of them, and I can send you the pictures and the name, and see if you can locate them there, and take you can start to take them as.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, man, we love that.
One of the thing I am interested in that I see on your bio here, it's the sewing program. Tell me about the sewing program.
Oh,
Talk to me about the sewing program.
okay. Actually, the sewing program started when I was national person at Council Dandigat, and I tried to figure out a way in which we can look after our basic needs. So we need to look after our clothing, our food, our especially our clothing and food and shelter, right? So we come up with this sewing program, and that's the name of the sewing program is Wanichigo. It means our initiative. The
Okay.
Wanichigo sewing program actually train our women and youth and all those who are interested in learning to sew our cultural outfits, as well as we do little bags and um, a little bags, we do the dashiki, we do blouse, we do the skirt for uniform, we did blouse when it comes to the uniform. And we have three branches for the Wanitigo sewing group. We have a branch in Belize City, we have a branch in Dandriga, and a branch in Punta Gorda.
Okay. So how do you get your supplies, your accessories like your thread, your needles, the sewing machines, and all them
Yeah,
things?
actually, what we did, we wrote proposal, we
Mm-hmm.
write proposal and we send them out, and we get response. We didn't get all that we were asking for, but it was enough for us to start. We purchased a few machines. Some
Mm-hmm.
people donate
Mm-hmm.
some machine, and the program is for Punta Gorda. We had the mayor who adopted the program there, and he purchased the machines and the materials, and all the people had to do was
Mm.
to come out and learn.
Wow, that's
Okay,
good. So yeah,
wow.
so now you have we they call it in Jamaica. We call them tailors and dressmakers.
Okay, yes, oh yes. Seamsters, yes. Sailors and seamsters, yeah, yeah.
That's very good.
Seamstress
That is wonderful.
and clothes designers
Mm,
and tailors. Yes.
That's very good. That's very good. Cause I see youngsters
mm,
now are taking it up. Sewing them own stuff. I see my son is doing it
yeah.
as well. He sew his own
Okay,
stuff that he produce and sell to other people, like bags. Even do sneakers as well.
Just
okay.
recently, we've been sewing a lot of masks
Mm-hmm.
because we actually sew masks for the
Good.
Okay.
police.
That's
The
good.
yeah, the police officers in the Stan Creek and Toledo district,
Mm-hmm.
as well as we
Mm-hmm.
sew the health the health jumper that they use for the doctors use to take care of the COVID patients.
Mm-hmm.
So we sew that as
Okay.
well for the doctor and the nurses. Yes, free of
Mm.
cost.
What they call that?
We
The
just get the
PPE,
materials and then we
PPE
sew them and
things.
donate them to them.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah.
So Belize don't have to worry about getting in supply overseas. You guys are help
Yeah.
reducing all of that. That means some of the money can
Exactly.
stay in
Yeah.
the country.
All that stress. Yeah. Okay.
That is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
good.
And the
I
doctors and all
I
that know
hope
that
Jamaica
people are thinking about
is
them.
looking at that too, Flavius. I hope Jamaica is looking at that for start get people to doing their own
I hope we
sewing.
are I hope they are listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need
I
to
hope
take
they are listening.
control. We need
Yeah.
to take control of our own safety, our own health,
Mm-hmm. That's true.
especially when it comes to paving the way for our children. We need to pave a new direction for them.
Belize and the Garifuna people is sounding like Jamaica 50 years ago,
That's right.
where
Don't worry,
where
you're
we
my
were
brother,
in
you're my sister. Yeah.
where we were into all of these things until the brainwashing hit us and everything has to be bought in a store and we have to buy cornflakes every day and all these things and we leave out what we have
The
or what we are used
educational
to,
system
you
contributed
know.
to that significantly.
Oh yes, it does. Yes, 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 yes. So I hope that Belize will stay on that path, of
Yeah.
self-sufficiency for a long, long
Hmm.
time, because
Yeah.
that is where you have to be. And like I say, you will produce a breakfast for the kids that is much more valuable than what they would like. I mean, waffles and syrups and all that. That is foreign. All that is foreign to you,
Exactly.
foreign to us. but
Mm-hmm.
they push it on us until we get to desire it. We are desiring all these things and
Mm-hmm.
leaving out what we grow, what we have. Our banana, our cassava, all these things. We leaving them out to bring in overseas stuff
Yeah.
that don't taste as good anyway, not as nutritious. But
Mm-hmm.
we are trying to say that we are modern and we are civilized. I think you are doing the right thing, and you have to keep it up. And like people like you who are teachers who created the next generation, you are the one, as you say, that magnificent job,
Yeah. Thanks.
and that is critical.
I want
And don't go
go
ahead, Franco.
I when I hear stories from people in Barbados and Belize, I always f- think is Jamaica doing these things and sound like Jamaica is I know have what you call it,
No, we have passed that stage. You
drifted
see,
backward.
no, we claim that we are modern, but them don't realize that is actually backwards again.
Yeah, we drifted backward because I never hear these
Oh,
stories coming out of Jamaica. But Martha, I want
yeah.
to ask you. I want to ask you about two things here, right? And one of them
Mm-hmm.
is both. You were the former president of the Belize Youth Movement. I love the youth movement.
Yeah.
I was a
Yes.
part
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
youth
yeah.
movement once. Now, what's the youth movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they participate in? What are some of the things that the youth movement do to get these youths interested in coming out, getting more people out to be a part of it so you have a bigger movement?
Yes. Actually, that's a big challenge. What we did, we look at what is it that capture the youth attention,
Mm-hmm.
and then we know that they love music, they
Mm-hmm.
love partying,
Mm-hmm.
they love that exchange with other youth,
Mm-hmm.
and we gear towards that. We plan in that fashion. So we are going to have meetings, but
Mm-hmm.
in our meetings, every now and again you'll find out that we used to have social programs.
Good.
So they will come in. We have days that we will go out and work in the community, but every time they go out and work, we are working towards something.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the month, we'll have their parties,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll have with the parties, it's like a potluck.
Okay.
It's a potluck. So
Mm-hmm.
one person will bring whatever we decide on.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we are going to decide on a menu. One person will bring the beans, the other one will bring the rice, some
Mm-hmm.
of them will bring the chicken, whatever you have at home, and we make something
Mm-hmm.
out of it. And then at that same time, we'll have exchange. So we have open discussion because that's the way we're going to get their attention
Mm-hmm.
and their interest to come.
Mm-hmm.
And before the party, we will have like 1 hour or 2 hours discussion, 1 hour, hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And the discussion will be one of the social ills. So we will look at teenage pregnancy. We will look at we'll look at HIV and AIDS. We will look at different social ills that are facing them. We
Mm-hmm.
look at some of the changes that we would like to see and why is it important. And you have that little window to talk to them. And
Mm-hmm.
they go out and they advocate. So when you come back, you regroup again, you bring somebody else, another youth into our organization.
Okay.
And that's the way we spread. And at the end of the year, once a year, usually for summer,
Mm-hmm.
we used to have the jamboree and youth camp.
Okay.
And they look forward to that. But before you go to that, you have to do the youth leadership. So that is ongoing as well.
That sounds good. So you encourage them each one bring one.
Each one bring one, yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Because I know that
Wonderful man. Yeah.
the youths them right nowadays, as you mentioned earlier, they like to party and they
The
want
party, yeah.
music and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And to get them, we have to do things that can bring them out and at the same time teach them, why them need
Exactly.
to know this,
We have to
Mm-hmm.
engage them,
and
yeah. We
things
have
like
to
that.
engage them, yeah.
Another
And
thing.
But
Martha, you are well, well,
at the
Franco.
same time, at the same time, you need to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you have like some kind of incentive, something that they are working toward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And most
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
time, it's a
yeah.
youth jamboree. So if you
Okay.
come to majority of the meetings, you bring in other members. Your one space that is definite for the youth jamboree or the youth camp at the
Okay.
end of the beginning of the summer. And for the youth camp, we find a place where we'll take all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they would be there for the weekend. So we
Okay.
go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then we come back.
And how long is the youth jamboree?
The youth jamboree is also for the weekend.
Oh, for the weekend. And it's
Hmm.
I would
But
figure
there
like
you get home stays. You have youth from different parts of the
that's what I was gonna ask.
country.
Yes.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
youth explosion. Like, so you have presentation. We prepare for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So no, you become what? You're now what, the honorary member, even though you're no longer the president of the youth movement. But
No,
you're
I'm no longer the president. I'm no longer the coordinator. Where after I left, it kind of died down. So we're in the motion of revitalizing all of those
mm-hmm.
different activities. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I hope the same thing don't apply for the women's group. Tell me something about the
Hmm.
United Women's Group.
The United Women's Group is actually an arm of the People's United Party here,
Mm-hmm.
the party that just recently won. And
Okay.
the United Women's Group, again, we have been in opposition for the past 12 years and it wasn't that active.
Mm-hmm.
So we're as well revitalizing that as well.
Oh. So,
Mhm.
your party now is in power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many
But
women?
I continue with the sewing program
Mm-hmm.
that is ongoing throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How women? How
So
many? How many women in the party have been elected as what you call it, council member, MPs, whatever you
Member of
guys have,
Parliament,
member of
member of
parliament. How
Parliament,
many
member of
women
we
from?
Parliament, yeah.
only have one woman just recently elected to parliament.
Yeah.
That's she's the minister for Belize Rural,
Mm-hmm.
and she's Honorable Dolores Balderrama.
You need more then, man. You need more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From both. How many parties, by the way? How many parties are there in Belize that contest election?
We have two major political parties.
Mm-hmm.
That is the People's United Party and the United Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some small, at least three independent parties, just small and
Do they get
trying
seats
to,
too?
yes,
They get seats
trying to
too?
lift itself off the ground, yes, but it's
Okay.
not that established.
Okay. That's good. That's good. People have a choice,
Yeah.
multiple choice
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
just two
Yeah.
Hmm.
party and
Yeah.
manipulate the system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Martha, you're one of the facilitators for the Garifuna Women's Conference this weekend. Can you tell
Yes.
us something about the conference and about what role you are playing and all that?
Okay, for the Women's Conference, we work closely with the Garifuna Nation. So we're looking at unifying all Afro-descendant communities, where I'm saying that the communities that have black people is people of color,
Yeah.
I would say, right? And
Yeah.
The Garinago is only one group there, but we continue. We're in this unification. We're looking at the way forward to the men, women, youth, communities, families right? And countries beyond borders. I say country beyond borders because it doesn't matter where you're from, you're my brothers and sisters, right? So the borders don't matter to
Yeah.
us. Yes, we're going to have sessions on Saturday. We have a women conference coming up on the 20th and 21st of November. Even though it says women conference, that doesn't mean it's only for women. We have a few men there, as well as it's open to youth as well if they're mature enough and are willing to be a part of it. Yes. So that's what we're looking at. I am the facilitator when it comes to family and society, and we're looking at how we can put families together. What are some of the obstacles? What are some of the things that divide families? And that's that's I am the facilitator for that. So I continue to research a little bit more on that, and I'll be ready for them.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I have never asked any of my Belizean guests, especially the women that come on the show about about the woman's movement. When I say the woman's movement, how much participation the women have in Belize, not only in government but also in private sector, also we call it now in the court system. What are some of the rules that women get? Do the women get a lot of rules in the
You know,
society?
you know that it seems a little bit that women are not there at the forefront, but I can tell you
Hmm.
that majority of the time women are comfortable in that back position,
Yeah.
but they are the driving force behind majority of the things that manifested in our country and across the world.
Okay.
And yes, we only have a few women who are willing to take the forefront, and they would say we they don't give us the chance, and but majority of the time we are the driving force underneath or behind or beside
Hmm.
every successful movement in our country.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it. Hmm.
Yes.
No, because
Well,
if you notice, we have some of the
I have
most
no doubt.
some
I
of the
have no
most
doubt.
powerful women from Belize come on this program, and that's why I asked the
Yeah.
question: how vibrant is the woman's movement in the whole, development
Yes.
at the Belize society? Mm.
Very, very vibrant. I can say just looking at
Right.
the groups that I participated in and be a part of, I can tell you that majority of our members
Mm.
are women. Are women. I can tell you that off the bat, and that's the reason why I said what I said.
Mm. Okay.
That majority of the things that manifested and are productive, actually, the women are the driving force behind it.
You mentioned one of the reasons why you're running as counselor. 'Cause you want to make changes, right? Because you're running as one of those municipal councillors, right? And you want to ensure that your people interests will address economically,
Yes,
right?
yes,
That you guys will get more opportunities. Mm.
yes.
What are some of the things you guys are looking for?
Okay, actually, we want to do a Garifuna
You might
village,
you
I
might
would
um
say.
you might have to turn down the noise in the background.
I don't have anything on, it's only the rain.
The radio?
Rain, no
Oh, is the
radio,
rain making
nothing.
that noise?
Yeah.
I'm getting a feedback in my head.
Well, I guess it's from somebody else because I
Is
don't
it you,
have anything
Flavius?
on.
No.
Uh,
Ay, kasi siguro, anything.
rain full of vibration, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah. Go ahead and explain to me.
I don't have anything on there.
But you guys hear the echo sound?
Yeah, man, I hear, yeah, like somebody talking, but let's go past that.
All right, Martha, take it away.
Okay. Okay, can you please ask a question here?
Yeah, the question was, you're running as for one of those municipal seats, and you said you want to bring changes, economic development and opportunity,
Yes.
so that you guys can have a better community.
Sure.
So what are some of the changes that you would like to see take place?
Yes.
Or
Actually,
if you become elected, what are some of the changes that you would make sure that you put on the municipal council, what you call it, mayor's table, for tell them this is what my community need?
yes.
Agenda, yeah.
The minute you talk about economy, we're talking about money. So we're referring to money. And for you to have the circulation of money to impact people's lives, you have to look at creating jobs. And how do we do that? I am looking at, we're going to create direction of village where the tourists can come. We'll bring in the ship, and then we'll have enough jobs. And at the same time, we don't need anybody to exploit us. We are going to sell ourselves. We'll open all the different aspects of our culture so that they can understand and enjoy some of our food, our clothing, our language, the drumming, entertainment, artifacts, and all the different aspects of our culture. And we can make money from it so that we can uplift our community. I mean, we can build streets, roads, we can create more opportunities for our kids because the present government, promised that they will have free education so that it makes it even better. So we are looking at skill training, yes, so that we can move forward.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I hope you'll become a winner. And as I said, you have to get the grassroots work going on right now. Because March is just around the corner, and as a quint here comes March.
Yeah.
And the next time we talk to you, that love here say you're a council member.
Exactly.
Right? By the way, what are some of the benefits that council members get?
Actually, I would say it's partially free because it doesn't get exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a salary,
Okay.
but it's basically for you to give back,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's a lot of work. It's an uphill. We may need to write proposals to get some of the things going to get extra finance to manage the council, right? But at the end of the day, it will actually give me that satisfaction to see that more of our people have jobs, opportunities, educationally, as well as um, as well as in skill training, so that tomorrow it will be plenty better. With our people will be more independent.
What is the term limit?
The term limit is actually 3 years. I intend to stay there for 2 terms. That's
Mm.
6 years. That is
Okay.
enough time for me to set that foundation and then give room to somebody else.
Okay. Okay. You may never know when you give room for somebody else. The next thing you hear, say you're the mayor.
Moving up,
you be, you
yeah,
become the mayor.
yeah.
I it's interesting to to hear you say that still, because recently I was listening to a 60 minutes program with the former president, Barack Obama, and he was
Uh-huh.
saying that the laws are the changes of the society really take place within the community.
Yes.
Because when you
Oh
have
yeah. Oh
community
yeah.
leaders become like counselors, congress members, the changes really start from there because you're really helping the people by making the changes right there, not from the top where you have the prime minister or the president, because they're really not looking into what's happening in the community as such, which is still their job. But you as a community counselor, congressman, whatever they call it, commissioner, your job is to redefine that community. So if say you don't have much light, street light in the community, you as a council member can make sure so that that's one of the initiative you work on to get more lights, more water, better school, a good food programs, and good health care clinics, all of these things. And then when you fine tune the community, then the community will rise, and it will expand nationwide. And
Yeah.
it's true. We as citizens now must start look to our community leaders to make the change within our community before looking to change the prime minister or the president, because them really only deal with the big policy of the country, and it not
Macro.
trickle down to us. It only go
Yeah.
in their friend's pocket. So you're doing a good job. I am hoping that you will win and you can make that change for the community and for the women as well in your community and in Belize.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Because next year, I know this next year this time I'm optimistic. Next year this time, all of this COVID-19 will be news flash. It gone. Understand me? We
Yeah.
can hear the
I'm
full
hoping for
move.
that too.
It's gonna happen. I mean, 1918, they said people never figure say they would have survived because more people died then than now. You understand me?
Yeah.
In modern time, we never expect to see it come back like this. We figure that because we have technology at our fingertip and everything was available for us. Medically we could solve all of this in boom by the click of a finger. But I think this is a wake up call for humanity to look into themselves and realize that we are not the only inhabitant of this earth. We have other creatures that inhabit this earth with us. So we must leave their space and utilize what was given to us. Do more farming, plant our own food, eat what we grow. You understand me? And
Yes.
leave out all of this chemical and processing food and all them things there. Get back to the basic. I mean, God have a plan for mankind, and we have to listen to Him at times.
That's true.
So, Flavius, anything else you want to ask Martha before we let Martha go?
No, I think we cover most things. You know,
Okay.
we're doing a lot of different kind of work, which is so commendable. So, Martha, the question I could ask now is that are there many other persons like yourself doing
Yes,
the type of work?
I work with a few. We actually have a group that works together, and I work with many groups. And I can tell you, we have Miss Cynthia Ellis. I work with her. We have Robert Mariano. I work closely with him. We have well, Sugar and other women from my sewing group. I work with them. We have Renee Nunes. They are in the U.S. I work with Renee, and she's an original Belizean as well. But when she's there, we continue to work.
Okay.
So there are others there. They may not have the full capacity. Where I mean, Cynthia is overwhelmed. I give her credit when it comes to that. But a
Queen
few others may
Lobafo.
not reach to that full capacity yet. But we continue to work. We learn from each other.
Okay.
Queen Lobafo, man. Big up to the Queen.
Oh, Buster me. I
Um,
said thank you in my language.
yes, I hear it all the time. I'm gonna start make sure so I remember it, so I can respond. I got to learn some of the Garifuna, language, so I can,
Yes.
respond. Before we leave, somebody in my chat room is Vibration Records. Send out their love. It's a blessing to Martha Robinson. Much love and respect, Franco and
Thanks.
Flavius. So, Martha, we thank you for your time with us this morning, and Godspeed go with you, and may you be victorious next year March for your council
Yeah.
seat that you're running for, and tell the people them they got to be fired up, fired up and ready to go, fired up and ready
Yeah.
to go, because this is a must. You have to win this one.
Thanks
Yeah,
very
and
much.
we want to wish the conference all the success because that's important to the Garfield people, and we will be around for the conference. We will be
Okay.
listening
Okay.
what is happening in the conference. Yes. So thank you very much for chatting with us today. It was wonderful.
Are we gonna play this song for your Martha? Solidarity.
Okay.
All right. So we talk to
Yes.
you again.
Okay. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. God
Okay.
bless.
You're welcome.
Solidarity. That's what we need. Big ups going out to all our Caribbean brethren and sisters, especially those in Belize, who are getting ready for their, we call it Garafina Day and
Yeah, Garfield.
Garafuna Day and
That's
the Women's
Thursday.
Conference this weekend.
Yes.
So
So
flavors
the
on that.
Garfuda celebration is on the 19th on Thursday, and then the Women's Garfuna Women's Conference is on the 20th and the 21st, all day, both days. So you can tune in at the Garifuna Facebook page and hear what is happening for the Garifuna Women's Conference. It should be big, it should be good, it should be fascinating. Lots of speakers, entertainment, and all. So that's the Garifuna Women's Conference hosted in Belize, hosted by the president of the Garifuna Nation.
All right. So with that, we come to an end. We thank all our listeners, our viewers this morning, and we thank Martha as well for being here with us. We ask that you join us tomorrow when we do it all over again. Make sure that
tomorrow we're going to be speaking with James. He's one of the conveners of the Garifuna Women's Conference. So he will give us a broader look at the conference.
absolutely.
So that is James tomorrow. Thursday we have the Cook and Curry, Chef Errol Sinclair. And after our Cook and Curry we have a poetry corner with Wise Word out of Jamaica. Going to be giving us a few poems and probably speak to us briefly.
So Lubafa Iseni with the Garifuna, our Father. Take us out.
You lead us to Fula. You belong far away away. Ajugwala lebabu seru. Lida mua, lida sungfula. Lida mua, lida sungfula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away me say. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. Me have to take away myself. I have to take away myself. I have to utilize I will.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
Relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play you, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away me say.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
May I feel I like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
Through the door, take away our
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.